Hi, this is Sandy, and I'm here for Hashtag Project Share Thursday, which is hosted by Mary Ellen at Mary Ellen 236. And these are cards that I made as part of the SBC Fest 25. And this was a class with Simon Hurley, and he does a lot of mixed media items. I had purchased the kit that went with the class, and as part of the kit, there was this embossing folder, and it comes with a die that fits right into it, that cuts the edge and makes a really nice edge on it after you've embossed it. This is a 3D embossing folder, so it's really nice and deep. Also came with a die set that had the two butterflies and a hello, and then the body for the butterflies. And there are 3 different pieces for each butterfly so that you can layer them up. And then it came with a solar spray, which when you spray it on, it's just got a very, very light pink on it, but it gives a lot of sparkle and everything. And so I've used that on a couple places on the cards. And then it came with 2 pastes. Oh, the name of that is Pity Party. And it came with 2 pastes. This one is Slippery When Wet, and it's kind of a gold, and you can see I've got some of that paste I put on these flowers here and then in the center of the flowers. And then this is a glittery, but it's basically clear, and then it just puts a glitter finish on it, and it's Phoenix Feather is what that paste is. Anyway, these were the 3 cards that I ended up making. This was one of the cards that he showed us how to make. And it came with, oh, it also came with a stencil I forgot to show you. But anyway, the stencil fits right over the piece that you've embossed and for the flowers so that you can use ink. And that's what I did on this one. Used ink then to color in the different parts of the flowers. And then this is one of the butterflies. It's got some of the Astro paste in the gold glittery on that second layer for the butterfly. And then this was the hello die with an outline for it. And then I inked this side of the card. He gave you the option of inking it or just leaving it white if you like a lot of white space. And then I sprayed a little bit of the solar spray on the background, and I think you can kind of see some sparkle in there. It's subtle, but really pretty in person. This was another one that we made in class, and this was just stenciled straight onto the card instead of using the embossing folder. And then the butterflies, we used some paste on the top of the butterfly, this top layer of the butterfly. We also, for each of the butterflies, we used ink that were the colors that we were using in the card, and just made our own cardstock instead of trying to find matching cardstock, which I think is a great tip too, is that, and also for the background of my hello, the outline, I did that too. That way you don't have to be trying to hunt down cardstock all the time that matches the colors, the ink colors that you used. You can just make your own background paper. And then this was one that I just did on my own. And I had made another copy of in the embossing, 3D embossing folder. And then I just watercolored some ink onto it. So even though it's the same inks that were used on this card, because I watercolored it, they came out a lot lighter. And then I used some of the paste to put some gold onto I did these 3 flowers through the stencil, but then these I just put a little on my finger and just dotted on the center of those flowers to give a little gold sparkle to that. And then this was another butterfly where I had inked up some paper for the purple part, just used a white outline on it, and then you've got the center that I cut out in black each time for the center of the body. And then this was just a saying that I had stamped, Happy Day, stamped a while back, and it just happened to be on my craft table. And so I just used that onto this card, Happy Day. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. The 3D embossing folder really made a cute image to work with, and I had a lot of fun learning some new techniques, some multimedia techniques and stuff, and I still have some of the product left from the kit that I can use on a lot of other things. So thank you for watching my video.